Hey guys, good morning. I'm Chris, also known as Horigo. I work in a studio called BUNSHINREN Tattoo Studio in Sydney Haymarket. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. So today we haven't seen you for a long time, Tatsu, I think. I think the last time was the ribs, the hawks. So since then we've been like chipping away on his legs. As you can kind of see, we've done like 4 sessions in total, 2 sessions on either leg. We started on his left leg, did 2 hits, and then we came across over to the other side, and we recently finished lining his right leg. Everything was like kind of in little baby kind of steps. So we started with a Nukibori dragon over this side. So this one singular dragon was here. We did a Nukibori tiger here. So he had two, like a tiger, like a ryuko here on his arms, just Nukibori. And then we decided to add more down to the bottom and then put the background in at the same time. So once we did the Nukibori, we extended both sleeves down with the background. And after his arms was completed, we jumped on his back. And we did a big phoenix on his back. After the phoenix, we jumped on his ribs. And he's got some hawks on his ribs. And now, we've had a little bit of a break. He has little breaks in between, like each section to section. And I think it was like about a month or two, had a bit of a break. And then we've decided to, go full steam on his legs again. So he's back in action, doing once every 2 weeks. Our objective now was to continue, obviously, his body and start from his legs. So he wanted his sleeves done on his legs. So today's session is to continue the lines off his legs onto his back. The background it's missing around here, and obviously all around the outside. So today's objective is to kind of finish off the line work. We had a good discussion, consultations about what he wanted on his legs, and we've kind of kept the same sky theme with the heike, with the background, and the season of the cherry blossoms. So that kind of continues off his arms down to his legs. So George requested to have the 9-tailed fox, Kyubi no Kitsune, which is down here. So there's a fox here, and his tails are kind of going that way. And also, George requested to have some sparrows and karajishi in there. So up the top here we have a shishi, a karajishi. This one, mouth open, kind of coming downwards. Turn around. So if you look in here, we've got some like background stuff and little sparrows flying in the wind kind of thing. So on the insides of his legs, he's got like maybe 3-4 sparrows on each leg. And obviously to balance this leg, we've gone to this other side of his leg, and he's got a closed mouth shishi on the bottom here. So that kind of matches the one up the top there. George also requested he wanted a big crane on his leg too. So we've decided to kind of stick to this sky bird theme kind of thing. So he's got this massive crane that just sits like on his upper thigh, on his bum as well. And to kind of match the other side, we've also added the same type of background with the same, they're a little bit different movement with the sparrows, but so he's got a few more sparrows on his right leg as well. So it's more detailed. I think his lines are way more detailed compared to his arms. I don't know, I guess there was a bit of a gap in between, so some of mine changed a little bit maybe, but I think it looks cool. It's kind of fun to look at. So my objective today is to freehand the remainder background and line it, and then we'll have time left over. So I might start some shading down, maybe his left leg or something, or start the shading. So today, finish the lining, starting the shading. Boss. So after I do the line work today, what's going to happen is everything, all the backgrounds, all going to connect. So he had like just his like kind of limbs done. So his arms are like framed and they're stopped here, the mikiri. So once I connect it all, it's going to have, the mikiri is just going to build different. So it's going to have like the back piece mikiri. And then his arms and the background on his legs should connect. It's a fun day. I think all the background will connect. So from behind, if you look at him from behind, it will look like he'll have his whole body done. I think it will look good, like putting some, like all these skin, all the liner bits will become like this kind of darkness. So I think the phoenix, it'll pop out much more, and I think the colors will like look more vibrant, like with the black background.
Chris and I have had multiple conversations about my legs as far as like what the future was. The left leg was already talked about, it was already planned. Since my back trails onto my left leg, it just was like, we'll just connect it all and then make it easier.
Yeah.
Then there was a moment last year where I was like, you know what? I'm at that place where I want to do what I want. And I had to also think about what I wanted with my happiness. And I knew that this is something I wanted to get this goal to cover our majority of my body. It was going to be done. And in the end, Chris and I thought, you know what? We'll just do both of them at the same time. The left was easy. Already knew what we wanted on it. The right took a bit more time just to figure out what was our plan. As far as placement, because the right upper part of my right leg didn't really have as much on there, so to try and figure out how to fill it all in.
How did you figure that out? Did you do like research yourself or?
More so my own research, yeah.
Yeah.
My own research, but also kind of like ideas that Chris and I threw around. And in the end, we came to the agreement of doing the crane and food dog. When Chris showed me the stencil, I was like, this looks really nice. Like, how he laid it out, it was top notch.
Nice. That's cool.
I've said this before, like my back tattoo is probably my favorite one. And I love all of them, but it's probably my most favorite one. Just that milestone for me, like how it lasted all of last year, and it just made me so happy to see that end result, to know that I was in a place where I'm happy now.
Yeah.
And to know that I'm now starting to do what I want. Because I think part of me doing my whole tattoos is that I knew that if I wasn't going to take control of my life, other people would have done it for me, and I didn't want that. So I took matters in my own hands and I thought, no, cover up my whole body, do what I want. I think what I show is that my happiness is more important than, you know, big shot careers, big shot millionaires. Like, I'm living out my life by my rules. And to have this piece be that big realization, to go to this next step of covering up my whole body, to add extra on it, just already adds on to that love I have for this piece.
I like that.
To connect everything, and I'm enjoying every minute of it, and can't wait for the end result.
it's always a really good feeling to, work on your pieces, your projects, and especially George. We've been chipping away for years, and I don't know, it's satisfying, it's rewarding. I don't know, we're having fun. Yeah. I think George is having a real good time on the way too, which is really important for me. Yeah, I don't know, we're just having a good time. I enjoy tattooing George.
Yeah, it's always
He's very strong, so it helps. It's nice. He hasn't used numbing cream ever, so I'm very proud of George.
I haven't tapped out of any appointments.
You've come close a few times, hey?
I mean, that was your call, wasn't my call.
Yes, very loyal. He doesn't skip a beat with his sessions. There's something that George does for us. His mom makes us lunch all the time. So every time George comes, he brings these massive containers full of food and stuff, and he feeds us. Yeah. Today was
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Arigato. Itsumo arigatou gozaimasu. But yeah, it's nice. So we start the day off with a good mum's meal. And we get into it.
Feels good.
Yep.
Man.
I actually got a bit teary about it the other day. One time I was like, 3 years ago, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I was in that place where it's like, what do I want to do for myself? And then it's now like, at 23, I was 20 years old when I started all this, and now it's like 3 years later and have come so far, and I just like, I have this goal, I want to finish it, and I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
Because if I stop, then I feel like I have nothing.
2 years.
It's an ego booster, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it gives you strong, a better self-esteem. It's quite personal, it kind of lives on your skin, under your clothing, but it does something weird, it gives you confidence. I don't know, it changes your life. I can see George, it's changing his life. The confidence, self-esteem levels.
Yeah. Taking control and...
Plus he's growing too, he's going through that stage, when you're around 20, he's still kind of like a puppy, but when you hit your early 20s, mid 20s, you just go boom, and you just, you shoot out your nest, and we're running out of real estate.
Stomach. We had
It's so minimal compared to everything else.
But we had a deal as well. I was gonna lose the pounds, and then we were gonna do my stomach as a reward for myself. I mean, there was 2 suggestions. Because one of my options was for my leg original was Baku, but then we ended up going with the crane because the crane could carve up more space.
Yeah.
So it was either gonna be like a Baku head, or I was gonna do more just put more sparrows on just to keep the theme, just not add anything else extra, just keep what I've already got.
I personally think George should get a full suit. so connect this bit like this. Boom, donburiにして、boom, fill in all the inside.
That'd be kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone really digs and enjoys the munewari. So a lot of my clients, majority of my suit clients, they all request the munewari. Anyways, he's in charge of his body. See what result we come up with.
Yeah.
Are you ready, George?
Yeah.
We're going to do your left leg, aren't we? Next, we're going to start shading his ankle up from left leg. Bro, he started something very serious again. It's hyper serious. Is the one limb, legs are like a little back piece.
Yeah. So much different.
So he's just pretty much started 2 little back pieces again. Yeah, if we go well, it might finish by the end of the year. Yeah, it's 100 hours to the end of the year, so we'll have 40. Yeah, I think maybe towards the end of the year we'll probably finish his legs.
Yeah.
I'll make him more comfy. I'll put the backrest up for you a little bit. You've never experienced this, my friend.
Yeah, I probably might need it because what you call it.
Try that. It's like lying on the sofa.
Ooh, that's actually good.
Like, better?
do this from the beginning? This is actually good. I'm cold. I'm cold.
You look cold, bro. Nice job.
You get cold when you get tattooed. Yeah, I remember getting my leg done. It's painful everywhere on the legs. Yeah.
The first time when I was doing my leg, like I remember I was in so much pain. Mum was like, "George, I was told it doesn't even hurt that much." I'm like, "It hurts, man. They probably lied to you. They probably either lied to you or they used numbing cream."
Okay, 2 quick announcements. Sorry for the interruption. Firstly, we've hit 25,000 subscribers. Actually, I think at this point it's 26,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So,
cool.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Secondly,
そうだね. Yeah, we have a bit of exciting news to share. We've decided to extend our kind of studio stuff to Japan. And we've been thinking about this since maybe about a year and a bit ago, I think. And then we started going into action maybe at the end of last year. And yeah, we finally found a place and we've decided to open up another studio in Japan, Osaka.
American Village. Amemura.
Amemura.
Super nice vibes. It's very like friendly place. A lot of useful people around. There's a lot of like cafes, shops, and it's pretty central in Osaka. It's just about like an hour away from the airport. But
yeah.
I mean, the airport's a little bit out of the way anyway. But you go down south a little bit. You're in the center of Osaka. We've got the tattoo studio. It's looking awesome. We were there a couple of months ago. We saw the place. We saw the potential. He signed the lease, and now at this point we've got Riku and Tomoki working in there, which is super exciting. The place looks awesome. It's coming together nicely, and yeah, there's just so much more opportunity to come. If you guys are in Japan, Osaka, and you're interested in getting tattoos from our team, please, Riku and Tomoki, I'm going to put their Instagram in the description so you can check out their work. And yeah, the best way to contact them would probably be through the Instagram, the BUNSHINREN Osaka Instagram. I'm sure they'll be happy to accommodate whatever you have in mind. And yeah, thank you. We're very excited to bring that to you in the future as well. We're going to be heading over there sometime in the near future, film some cool stuff at the new shop, sort of share the area, the vibes, and then yeah.
So I'm sure there'll be like YouTube episodes in Osaka in the future. Yeah, so please stay tuned.
ありがとうございます。
あざっす。
あざっす。